It is funny how socially unacceptable jealousy is in society, but nowadays it feels like it's more rampant than ever before. And the key thing that I want to say is if you are feeling or experiencing jealousy in your life, it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Jealousy is just as natural as any other emotion. Like it's a part of being human. You can't scrutinize yourself for a feeling that is, something that's basically natural to us. But you do need to check it and address the root of the issue because, if you leave it or try to bury it under, you're just bottling your emotions at the end of the day. And when left unchecked, it just festers and builds up and it can turn into resentment for another person. And the one thing about jealousy that I've realized is that it's more so like a sign or an indicator. There's a part of you that feels inadequate in some way, and unless you address it directly, it will just grow and turn into resentment towards others around you. You could be jealous of someone's societal status, or maybe even jealous of the fact that they seem happier than you, despite the fact that they may be worse off for you, or maybe you're going through something and you see someone else, and like life seems like sunshine and rainbows to them, and it kind of rubs you the wrong way. But honestly, how can you blame yourself for being jealous in today's society? Like, it's literally engineered so that we are always comparing ourselves to the next person. Like you can see in social media where everyone is like flaunting their lifestyles or their success, but they never show you what's really going on. Like they never show you what's really going on in their life, and they don't owe it to us to show us that. It's our choice we want to put out in social media. But I feel like a lot of the times we look at the posts, the stories, and we kind of develop this idea that their lives are perfect, and we kind of idolize them to the point that we start feeling jealous of them. And that's another thing that society has done to us. And a lot of businesses now, they capitalize on this as well, and it profits them greatly because now they sell this idea that we need to hold ourselves up to some objective standard, and if not, then we're just less than, or we're not worth it. But that's the thing, like businesses benefit greatly from you feeling like you're not enough, or of you feeling like you should buy X, Y, and Z products to feel like you're getting ahead. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really change anything, like how many clothes you buy or what products you get compared to the other person. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense to try and solve a deep-rooted issue with a surface level solution. And we need to realize that there is no objective standard for us to hold ourselves up to, and there's no reason for us to compete with each other because we're just wasting our own time wrapped up in the life of other people. Sometimes we don't even like them, but we're so obsessed with them or trying to best them, but we don't realize that we're just wasting our own time and we're really just jeopardizing our own experience of life. And I'm not saying that like you should become self-centered or a narcissist, but we do need to focus on our own lives sometimes and be grateful for what we have, and always acknowledge that things could be a lot worse for us. Some people don't realize how good they have it in life because they're always comparing them to people who are held to this unrealistic standard that society is pushing towards us. And when it comes to money too, like people be talking about, oh, if you don't make six figures, then what are you even doing with your life? But realistically, in today's economy, it doesn't really make sense for people to be obsessing over people's net worths or income like that. And even in the UK, like most of these top earners, these people that earn the six-figure incomes, they're like the top 1% of the economy. The average person you're going to meet is not going to be making that much. But you've got almost everyone or the entire public just trying to chase that 1% status. And it's gone to the point where we're not even trying to chase that status anymore. We're just trying to look like we're there. And it's gone to the point where we now have people living beyond their means or going broke trying to look rich. And another thing I want to say is that gratitude is a powerful thing, and it overpowers jealousy, overpowers anxiety. Like when you acknowledge it and you start looking around you and you're grateful for the things you have in your life, the people you have in your life, it kind of just numbs out all the jealousy and anxiety. But you're out here comparing yourself to another person on the internet that's giving you an idea or facade about everything's going great in their life, but you don't know what they're really going through. Like, they could be well off on the Instagram or TikTok, but really, maybe they're going through relationship issues, or maybe, they may have reached a certain milestone, but they feel empty inside because they glorified it so much to the point that when they actually do get there, they're disappointed. But you would never know that. All you see is just the hotel, the resorts, and all that. And we should really just think, like, what's the point of comparing yourself to another person that I don't know? And you don't know what they're going through. And at the end of the day, we just need to realize how pointless all of this is, and really just widen our perspective of life. And just get off your phones, go outside. Like, the stuff you see on the internet is not reflective of the real world. It's just an idea and a facade. And especially because a lot of people on the internet are more comfortable saying things that they will never say to your face, or they feel more comfortable doing things and showing things that they never show in real life. And we forget that sometimes. Like, no reflection of the real world. And I feel like we as a society and a collective have to hold ourselves accountable for allowing the world to become what it is today.